All right, everybody. So last week, before Thanksgiving break, you worked with Mr. Heggie to solve all of these story picture problems. Do you remember doing that?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So what were some of the strategies you used to solve these problems? Luis.
We used tens that they were called. They were called like parcels.
Parcels. Does everybody remember what a parcel is? Andrew.
A parcel is a package inside a box that's wrapped in paper.
So a parcel is a package. So everybody, let's do this together. It's a package. And how many presents are in our package? 10. So a parcel is a package with 10 presents. So let's all do that together. A parcel is a package with 10 presents. All right. So what were some of the other strategies we used to solve? Ileana.
Number lines.
We used open number lines, right? McCabe.
We used tens and ones.
So we used our tens and ones, like these pieces up here we used. What else? Ace?
We used the doors to help us figure out.
That's right. So in some of the problems, they have doors that tell us how many presents are behind the door. What else did we use? Luis?
We usually put the tens together and then the ones together.
The tens and the ones together? So on our picture story problems, what did these words help us do? Andrew?
It helped us solve the problem that the people were writing on.
Yeah. So another strategy we use to solve these problems is we use the words in the text to help us figure out what are they asking us to do, right? Amani?
We use the adding method when you take two numbers of the equation and you add them together in the tens and the ones.
So you add by place values, you add the tens first and then the ones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So today we're going to start making our own picture problems. So we're going to make our own ones. But first, before we get into that, we're going to talk about what do you notice about the picture problems? What makes these interesting? Luis?
The doors sometimes are open, sometimes have a question mark, sometimes they're closed.
Yeah, so sometimes the
And
doors,
different people.
yeah, so the pictures, we have different people. Sometimes the doors are open, sometimes they're closed. Are they colorful? Are they boring?
They all have
They're
different
colorful.
colors.
They're all different colors. So that makes us really interested in our picture problem. Maybe like, oh, there's all these colors. I wonder what's happening. Ace?
They all have presents.
They all have presents. Do they all have the same amount of presents? No. All right. So that's something to think about. Ileana?
They have balloons.
They have balloons. So some of them have balloons. Like in this one, it says the huge birthday party. So the picture has balloons that help us figure out it's a birthday party. Melise?
They have different kinds of shirts.
So the people are wearing different shirts again? Yeah. All right, we're going to take one more. Amani.
That in two of the pictures, there's a 14 on the door, and then there's question, 2 open, and then 1 split.
So you're making an observation about what's on the doors?
I have another one.
All right, last one.
Well, just saying, on this one, it can sometimes trick you. Like, sometimes, like, when you think it's, like, 10 plus 14, you may get tricked by, like, you may not think, like, the number 5 is, like, a number from it.
Oh, so the number on his shirt might kind of trick you a little bit? Yeah, that's a good observation.
Yeah, because you may think it's, like, a normal shirt, but it actually counts as a problem.
All right. So here is my picture problem that I've started working on.
No, it didn't.
All right, Andrew and Amani. All right, so what are some things you notice about my picture so far? I want you to turn and talk to a partner about what are some things you notice.
No, yeah, they are. Okay.
I know what the number is.
Yeah, so I don't know how many presents in my car.
They're blue.
No. Layla, what is something you noticed about my picture problem so far?
That there is two parcels.
So I have 2 parcels, and where are my parcels in my picture?
They're under where the presents are.
So I have 2 parcels under the table, under where my other presents are. Nora, what did you notice about my picture problem? My door is open. Is there anything in my door?
No.
No, so my closet's still empty. Luis, what's...
There's no people.
I don't have any people either. Ace?
There's no balloon.
There's no balloons, so I still have a lot to add to my picture problem, don't I? Yeah. Andrew?
The door's open.
The door is open. How many presents do I have around my
24.
table? 24. How do you figure out 24?
10 plus 10 is 20, and then plus 4 more is 24.
10 plus 10 is 20, plus 2 more is 22, plus 2 more is 24.
So I have 2 parcels, and remember that a parcel is a package with 10 gifts. So we know 10 plus 10 is 20, and then 21, 22, 23, and 24. Yes, Maleva?
I realized that there's no people.
Yeah, I don't have people.
Wait, can you draw people?
You can draw people in your pictures. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have my sheet, and it has all my parcels and my presents, and I'm going to think about how many more I want to add to my closet, because my closet's empty right now.
Can you add like 25 more?
I could, but so when you're thinking about how many presents you're adding, do you think it'd be smart to do really, really, really big numbers?
Yeah. No, because it's easy because mostly all the big numbers are 10, so just 24, 34, 44, 54, 64, 74, 84, 94.
So another thing we need to be thinking about when we're making our picture problems is eventually, not today, but I'm going to have to start thinking about what are some math questions I could ask. So I would have to think, okay, can I add these 2 numbers, or are they too big and I can't do it? Logan?
You could do 10 plus 10 plus 14.
Mm-hmm. So I could do different ways to add them. So I think what I'm going to do is how many could I fit in the closet? Well, it depends on what I use. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add 1 parcel to my closet. So how many presents is a parcel?
A 10.
10.
Now there's 34.
I'm going to put it on the bottom shelf of my closet. All right. Now I think,
Some little presents.
yeah, I'm going to add some little presents. And I think I'm going to start with 3. And I might add some more, but I'm just going to start with 3 and
I know you're going to cut them out.
see. I'm going to put them all right here.
And some more?
Do you think maybe I should add a couple more?
Yeah.
A little bit more?
Parcel on top.
Should I do another parcel or
Yeah, parcel.
a parcel? Okay. We'll do a parcel.
On top.
Where should I put my parcel?
On top of the little gift.
On top of the 3 gifts.
Do you think, what if I added my parcel like this?
No.
You can't see the other.
Why can't I put it here?
Because you can't see the other one.
Fatima?
Because the other ones are little and that one's...
Yeah, so my other presents are little, and if I put it here, I can't see how many presents are in the closet. Should I put it over here?
No.
Why not?
It's not in the
Oh, it'd be floating. That would just be silly.
Superman.
Should I put my presents here?
Superbox.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll put my parcel up there.
Superbox.
She was just...
Right, I'm on. Alright, so what do you notice about my picture now? Why don't you turn and talk with your partner about what do you notice?
This one's some...
equals
47.
So you notice that there's 4 on the parcels and 7 on the little ones, right? It's a great observation. Adrian, what did you say?
We know that. And plus 7 equals 47.
So you found control all the
I said 14 plus 13, 14 plus 13 equals 27.
You had a different one.
You have 47
Sit yourself.
things.
Alright, so raise your hands. Raise your hands. I noticed McCabe is raising her hand nice and quietly. What did you observe, McCabe?
Well, I have an equation.
You have an equation? Okay, can you hold your equation just for 1 minute? Okay. Fatima, what did you notice? So you noticed over here I had 24 presents. And now you notice that in my whole picture I have 47 total. Ace.
You added 23 more presents.
So I have 23 presents in my closet. Luis.
The closet now is not empty.
So my closet is now not empty. Alright, McCabe, what was the equation that you had?
23 plus 24 equals 27. That's 47.
So you had,
I got mixed up.
so
What is happening?
24
I got mixed up.
plus what?
Plus 23 equals 47.
Alright, and I want Logan. Can you share with me how you added these two numbers? You had a really good strategy you used. Imani, sit down.
I add the 2 tens into 20, and then the other 2 tens right here equals 40, and then we all know there's 7 right here, and that equals 47.
So, awesome. I loved how you did that, and you explained it really well. So Logan first added his parcels, he said, so everybody can see. Awesome. So Logan started by adding the parcels, and he knew that 10 plus 10 was 20. And then he looked in our closet and saw there was 2 more parcels, and so he knew that that was also 20. So he took 20 plus 20 equals 40, and then he added the individual presents, and he knew there was 7. So then he took 40 plus 7 and got 47. Adrian, what strategy did you use?
14 to 13 equals 27 plus 21 equals 47.
So you started and you did 14. So you did 10 plus 4, which is 14, and then 10 plus 3, which is?
13
So you took 14 plus 13, and what does that equal?
equals 27.
27. And then what did you do?
I added 20 more.
So then you added the last 2 parcels. So you took 27 plus 20 equals 47. Ace.
I did 40 plus 6 plus 1.
Okay, so you did it a different way, but you added all 4 of the parcels, and then you took 6 presents, and then you added the last one. Alright, so we're going to move on a little bit. So today, we're not going to worry so much about writing your equations and thinking about those questions. So for today, what you're going to do is you're going to be able to choose which background. So do you remember, we have the examples of the different backgrounds. So we have the one with a table and a closet, and we have this one. So what do you notice about this background?
It's a truck.
Read. It has a truck. What else? Melise. The door is open. Logan?
That there's no presents.
There's no presents. Okay. So I have one question quick. So what would happen if I added a closet door? How would that change my picture if I put a door on my closet?
It'll make me look like
You couldn't see the presents?
you wouldn't see the truck.
So in this one, if you added a door, you wouldn't be able to see the truck. That's right. Fatima?
The table's on the other side.
Oh, so our tables are on the other side. Okay, so what you are going to do today is you're going to pick, your first thing you're going to do is you're going to pick which background do you want to use. And then you all are going to get a sheet that has the presents and the parcels. And you're going to start adding your presents and parcels to your picture, just like we did together as a class.
Can we do it in the door?
So if you do this one, yes, this one's a little bit tricky. So you can't really put them in the truck, right? So if you choose this one and you want to add your presents, you can put them in the door. So you're going to put them right up here, okay?
So they're gonna be floating?
Well, we'll have to pretend that they're in the delivery truck, because it's kind of weird, isn't it? That there's.
We could put some on the table. We could
Yep.
put some beside the door.
So you could put, yeah. So you can do it a couple ways. So you'll put your presents and parcels on the table,
Okay, we all get it.
and then
We
you're
could
going to put
pretend
them
like
here.
they spilled off the truck and then the truck got up back on its wheels.
All right. So
Like
do we
they
have?
braked so hard it fell over and then
And they
the
spilled
presents
out.
came off.
So do you have any questions about what you are going to be doing today? Ace? No? Luis?
Can we only pick into those two?
Yep. These are the two backgrounds.
There's like
I know. There's a lot more over there.
When
So let's do. So do we want to use like 500 presents here and no? What kind of? Right. So you're gonna. So all I ask is that your total number of presents, Adrian, sit up please, is less than 100. Okay.
So it could be, can't be 100.
You can't be 100. You just have to have less than 100.
Like 90. Wait, could you drop?
Over 9,000.
Okay, good. Because I would go over.
Right.
I will go over 9,000.
So are we all clear on what you are doing
I
today?
just said that.
Hand your controller battery, please. All right. So let's have the green table. Alright, so you can go sit down and I'll bring your stuff to you. Let's have the blue table go to your seats.
Sorry, my scissor in my lap. Can I go get those?
We'll have the red table. We'll have the brown table. Show me you're ready, Adrian.
Wait, you're still filming?
We're going to have the purple table. Blue table. What background?
Hey, Mommy!
Nora, can I do me a favor since you're a professor? Can I cast one shift, everybody? Right, brown table.